Good morning and welcome to our next session of Midwest Homes and Mode Realty Network. I'm sitting here with Brian McKee of Midwest Homes Inc. and I am Michelle Guiley of Mode Realty Network. And we're doing something a little informal today. We get a lot of questions via email and in person, and we thought that we would go ahead and try and answer some of them today. Please feel free at any time to always reach out to us. We are available to answer anything in addition. So, are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. The first one, cost of square footage for homes.
And that's something that clients always ask is what does a house cost per square foot? And I always tell them, what do you pay for a car per pound? Mm-hmm. It really depends on the options, the fit, the finish, and the amenities that you put into the home, just like the options and paint color or choices that you put into a car. Those things can all vary depending on what you want in a home, what you're looking at, and obviously the larger the home gets, sometimes the cost per square foot actually can go down because you have the same number of rooms, the rooms just get bigger. So you're not adding bathrooms, you're not adding kitchens, for instance, and so the cost per square foot can go down as you get to a bigger house.
Awesome. Number two, how far out of Madison will you build?
We typically build in about a 30 to 45 mile range around Madison. So we're looking at going to the northern side of Lake Wisconsin, as far west as Blue Mountains to the Dodgeville area, south to New Glarus, Evansville, and then east towards Lake Mills.
Perfect. Do I need to pay for an architect for my custom home?
We always tell people that clients that they can choose an architect and have an architect draw their plans if they'd like to. However, being a custom home builder, we design all of our home plans ourselves. I draw our plans on a CAD system just like an architect would. We go through the same review and design process. The nice thing with having a builder that is familiar with drawing plans do your home is that I can value engineer the home as we're designing it. Mm-hmm. So I can make sure that we're using lumber, we're using trusses, we're using floor joists cost effectively to give you the most square foot for the dollar. So giving you that value that you really are looking for.
Perfect. Next, how long until I move in?
Again, that can kind of depend on the size of the home. Most average homes that are 1,600 to 2,200 square foot typically have a 5 to 6 month construction build depending on supply chain issues right now. Larger homes take more time. They're just more square foot, so it takes longer for us to frame them, trim them, etc. When we get into that 9,000 square foot size, which there aren't a lot of those that are built every year, but those typically take sometime between 8 and 9 months.
That does bring me to, is that all that's in that time schedule or is there additional time?
So that's the construction time frame that I'm talking about. Ahead of that, we always have about 3 to 4 weeks of design time where we're meeting once a week to go through the plans and design. And then we also bid out your home. So we're getting actual cost numbers for your house rather than estimating anything. That way the allowances are really generated for your home, so we know that the amenities that we normally specify will meet what you want to have in your home.
Oh, perfect. And then do you only build on your own lots or can you help find a home site?
To assist clients, we always have an inventory of some home sites in our inventory. Around Madison, kind of east, west, south, doesn't really matter. We have a variety of lots in inventory, but we partner with Mode Realty Network so that we can have their assistance in finding lots around the counties around us. If somebody's looking for a rural lot, they can help assist with that. If you're looking for a home site in a community or neighborhood that we don't have any of our own inventory, Mode can definitely help with that.
Well, and I think it's true that builders are sometimes the first to know about home sites coming up too.
Yeah, I've been a developer, in and around the Madison area for probably 30 years, and my dad before me. So we have a lot of connections in the community with engineering firms and other landowners, and we kind of hear about things that are coming maybe a little bit before some of the public might.
Yeah.
So it definitely helps.
Awesome. Well, thank you for doing this again. It's very appreciated.
Yeah.
I do have to say I built with Midwest this year as well. We love our home and love the quality, and I wouldn't have trusted anybody else. So thank you.